So the muscle ain't going anywhere. I make sure that when I'm not training, I'm still eating very well. Okay, you got to remember the body repairs itself with good food. All right, and obviously rest as well. So it's not just about the training. The food is really important as well. Cool. Penny, what's the best dumbbell workouts to do with arms at home? For arms, did you say? For arms, so like there is actually a workout that I put on one of my posts. It's like a combo, so where you've got the dumbbells for biceps, say, and you're doing 12 of these, followed by crossbody 12, and then hammers 12. So I combined different types of bicep movements with the dumbbells. For your triceps, which is the back of the arms, you could do overhead stuff, okay, with dumbbells. You could do the one here when you're kicking back for your triceps. I'm not a fan of that, but it's okay. And also you can do like close press for your triceps as well. Bench, I don't really do bench at all. I don't really like to do bench. I do dumbbell movements where you can really catch the chest a lot better than barbells. And cables as well, really good. What motivates you to keep going? I don't want to lose this. That is exactly what motivates me to keep going. It's because I don't want to lose my look. I'm so used to having this look now that if I start to lose it, I won't feel me, I won't feel myself. So that is one of the major reasons why I keep training and stay motivated. Can you push your belly out? Yes, I can. I've got quite a bit of food in at the moment. I have just sent 1.4 likes. Oh wow, Josh, thank you very much. Yeah, wow. Oh yeah, wow. Thank you very much. User 572. Yes, I am. Training for a long time. I always get that question. Trained for 20 years and I stay like this all year round. So yeah. Can you show? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's stick it out. There you go. That's my belly right there. But then it goes in. And it's back in. Is it possible to pose your back? I can do. Boom, there you go. There's the back pose, guys. There's the back. Are you HS Tiki-Toki? No, I'm a bigger version of him. He's younger than me, but I'm an older and bigger version of HS. You can tell him that as well. They're saying Ryan JB, Ryan John Baptiste, is a bigger version of you. That's what he says. Do you still work out most days or can you most? Yeah, who's that? Miss Bowheads. Yes, so I train 4 to 5 days a week at the moment. I haven't trained since Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, what day is it? Monday. So I won't be training for 4 days. But once I get because I've been training for so long, my muscles are established now, kind of thing. It'll take me a few weeks for it to kind of go down as such. But yeah, when I pick it back up on Wednesday, it would just be just as I left off on Friday. So if I go beyond 4 weeks of not training, I think the volume in my muscle will slightly go down. But as soon as I hit it again, it will just, like you said, muscle memory will just go, just explode again. Unbelievable. It could be, It could be. I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe. Looking great, Natty. Who's that, Luke? So, guys, if you're first to my live TikTok here, I stay like this all year round. I mean, if I was on something, then that'd be crazy to stay like this all year round. But because I've built so much muscle over the years, since 2000, I started training when I was 18. I'm now 38. The muscles are just there now. I've been really consistent with it. I mean, you can check out loads of my old YouTube videos where I was a lot smaller and I just over the years got bigger and bigger. You just have to be consistent, guys. I'm blessed to have good genetics, that's for sure. My dad has got a good structure. He doesn't even go training. I remember seeing him younger. when he was younger. I was thinking, all right, he had this massive bicep peak, and he'd never gone to the gym. He did a lot of like painting and he was a painter and decorator, he still is. But if you see his bicep, he just goes, whoosh. So I've got genetics, and obviously I've trained hard with good genetics. So, you know, it all depends, for sure. Thank you for the follows, guys. Yeah, don't forget to follow, guys. I go live most days. I tend to go live every day, guys. So do follow me, so you get notified for when I go live. I will post every day as well. So make sure you watch my posts. I give out tips on like food tips, workout tips, how to build certain areas on your physique, whether you're female or male. So don't forget to follow me. And I do try and get through most of your messages, guys. I do try and get through most of your messages. And guys, also, I'm an online coach. So I train people online. I do that for a job. I've been doing that since 2010 now. So I've been training people online for 12 years. If you want to get coached, or you feel that you want to be pushed to your fullest potential and you just need a bit of guidance, then hit the link in my bio and just fill in the form. It'll take you 2 minutes, but only if you're serious. But anyway, let's get through these questions. Best advice to give for the gym. So use a beat. I know you might have heard this before, but if you start the gym or start anything where you want to get physically fit, make sure you keep with it. Don't go 6 days a week and then next week go 6 days a week, and then next week go 1 day a week, and then you quit. Go. If you can only go 3 days a week, but be consistent with that for 1, 2 years, 3 years, then do that. Okay. Just be consistent with the frequency. Don't go all out and then just burn out. More is not always better. Sometimes it's more about the long term, the longevity of it. So whether you go 3 days a week, 4 days a week, just stay consistent with that. Eat clean, train hard. Cool. His cheeks are filled with test. Okay, thanks. Like, guys, the haters are out, loving it. Who's that? Real McCoy. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you for the follow, Bob. How do you maintain the size? I've been training. I'm 98 kg. Approximately. I'm 6 foot. I eat well, so my protein is around 280 to 300 grams at the moment. My carbs are around 250 and all the way to like 800 maybe on Saturdays, my cheat days. And my fats are just kind of naturally between 50 and 70 grams of fats per day. And I train 4 or 5 days a week. And I've been training for 20 years, so the size ain't going anywhere. I like to train with a lot of volume, so meaning that I do high reps. So I'm on repetitions. If I'm training my chest or my shoulders or my back, whatever on my legs, my rep range typically is around 15 repetitions. Okay, so 15. So that's when I like to train, how I like to train. So I go for volume, but because I've been training for years now, the weight is still quite high in terms of weight. So I'm pretty strong with high volume. I recover quite quickly because I'm just used to high volume stuff where you really get a good pump, and that's what I believe. High reps, in my opinion, build. That's a rep range where you try to get as much blood into the muscle as possible. And for a bodybuilder, building round muscle, I believe you optimally can scope a physique doing high repetition. Heavyweights, you can get bigger, but you're more open to the probability of more open to injuries. So I like to keep it high repetition, slightly lower weight. Guys, if you're new here, don't forget to follow. I go live every day. I've been training for 20 years now. My name is Ryan John Baptiste. As you can see, Ryan JB. I'm an online coach as well. I've been training people since 2010. But I'm here answering all your questions, guys. Well, trying to answer all your questions, but I try and pick out as many questions as possible. How do you build traps? I'm not really a fan of building. Well, I haven't got great traps. As you can see, my traps aren't the best. So at the moment, I am starting to incorporate more trap exercises on my shoulder days. So movements with dumbbells like this, really squeezing it up. Obviously, a typical in the Smith machine or a barbell, up and down. I do like to use dumbbells for my shoulders and traps, where you can come here. And as you come up with the dumbbells, you give it a little twist here. So as you can see, bam, you catch the trap at the top of the movement. Yeah, so those are movements that I kind of used to implement to train my traps. Best workout to start off when trying to lose chest fat. So in terms of chest fat, in general, your body will store more body fat in certain areas. It's got its own kind of like method of selection. Some people store more around here, some people more up here. In reality, guys, you just have to drop your body fat, and your body will start to drop body fat everywhere. But it might, it most probably will pick where it wants to. Typically, it will store around here to protect itself. But you just have to drop body fat in general, and it will start to reduce in your chest area as well, if that's where your body kind of holds the body fat. How do you bulk without gaining weight? So my kind of go-to protocol is high food. As I'm training hard and heavy and with a lot of volume and intensity, I also like to incorporate cardio. So I always put cardio into my workouts as well. Typically I do it post-workout, so straight after the weight training session, I'll do between 20 to 40 minutes cardio. Also, it will also give you a little bit of appetite as well, but also it will keep you in check whilst you're bulking, because I don't believe in getting fat when you're trying to put on muscle. It just doesn't have to be done that way. King, how's it going? Hi Ryan, hope you're doing well. Is there any discount from the Train Like Ryan program? King, man, that's already discounted, brother. And you also get 7 days free, so go check that out, guys. If you do want to follow my workouts, you can click the link in my bio, head over to Train Like Ryan. You actually get 7 days free. So you follow all my workouts, what I do on a daily, and you get 7 days free to try it out. You can't get any more than that, brother. Come on, King, man. Come on, King. Why is your left shoulder bigger than the right other one? Where's my left one? It's down to, this is my left one, I guess, to you. Like with any physique, guys, there's no physique out there that hasn't got a slight imbalance. That could be down to your structure, like your posture. My posture is not the best, or just an imbalance. One side stronger than the other. Yeah, we've all got one side stronger than the other. So what happens is when you train, obviously one side gets a little bit bigger than the other, very slightly. So yeah, it could be down to any. I think it's more down to my posture. How to get ripped? Calorie deficit, my friend. Calorie deficit. Up that cardio, burn that body fat. Guys, so like I said, if you're not already following, make sure you do, okay? Because if you're looking to get into shape and then stay in shape, this is what I like to do, because I lead by example. I'm not just one of those coaches that talk a good game but don't do it themselves. I like to stay in shape myself, and I've got my own methods of madness with that. But I train my clients to get that. So I've got clients that join me, and they start off maybe, I don't know, over 250 pounds or whatever in kg, and then we get them to my plan is always to get them down to where they're at least 15-60% body fat, which is quite a sustainable place to be, where you can see some abs, and then teach them how to stay there, how to manage that, but still having the joys of eating out with friends and family, but staying in shape. So I like to take my clients to a place where they want to look good, feel good about themselves, and then teach them to stay there. Okay, that's my whole aim as a coach most of the time. Lewis, would you say consistency is key to noticing a difference in your size when you're going to... Yeah, 100%. Anything, guys, in life, consistency, you have to kind of be patient with it as